What up, all you Valley Maniacs? Valley Flying here. I am back. Welcome to the channel, and in this video, we're having some fun. I know there's some weird stuff going on with the game right now, but, regardless of all that, I am still having a lot of fun with this game. I hope you are too, and we are here doing one of my favorite things, theory crafting, and we're building a team. And this is episode 10 of the Building of the Perfect Team series. And we're talking about Cosmic 3-9, one of the hardest stages to beat in this game right now. And I am super happy about this episode because I did not build this team. This was built by a viewer just like yourself. Spidey, thank you for building this team. This is an awesome team. Very smart way to beat Cosmic 3-9. And, honestly, I haven't beat that team yet, that stage yet, but this is exactly what I wanted for this series. Not just me building teams, but you guys also, because as a community, we could come up with way better teams than I can on my own. You guys are very smart, very knowledgeable about this game, and I am so happy that this is at this point right now. This is something I saw way down the road, and I'm happy we're doing this right now. He reached out to me on Discord, and for those of you who don't know, there is a Discord server that is associated with this channel. We have a lot of fun there. There's an alliance that is associated with the channel. There's some guys that wanted to do that and create that. I'm not heavily involved other than running the server and promoting it on my channel, but if you guys are looking for alliance, they are looking for people, and it is all committed people because it's people that watch these videos. So check that out. There is a link in the description down below, and someone will get with you if you want to join alliance, or if you just want to stop by and chat. That is what most people are doing, and having a good time on there. Anyway, let's take a look at Spidey's team that he created to specifically beat Cosmic 3-9. And full disclosure, guys, there are 2 rare tunes in this team, so I know not everybody can get these guys. He has one of the tunes leveled a lot higher than I did. Let's take a look at it. His team power 104. So another reason I like this is he's not just going with 140 team power. He's going with a relatively low power team and going in and beating it using good strategy, sound mechanics. Now, Doctor Strange Cable, they're not easy to get. If you didn't get them in the Blitz or in one of those orbs, they're going to be hard. They will be farmable down the road, but right now, a little hard to farm. Gamora, Yondu, and Drax are very easily obtainable. Not quick, but easy. And you could get these guys. These guys are a little harder though, but this is still a good team, and I think you guys are still gonna like it, even if you can't do this right away. I know I can't use this team right away because I don't have my characters built. Let's go take a look at some of their stats. So I was actually working on a Cosmic video as we spoke. I had Thanos, Nebula, and some other characters that I was considering for the team, but he came to me. He just beat this yesterday and came up with this team to beat it. Now, there's some smart mechanics with the synergy and time manipulation of that speed bar. Gamora is obviously the fastest of this team. She is going first. Then we got Yondu, Doctor Strange, Cable, and Drax goes last. This is based on their max stats, and he did not have these guys maxed out, but potentially this is what they can do. Some good damage from Cable, some good damage from Yondu, and really good damage from Gamora, even though her base stats would not indicate that. Let's go take a look at their actual abilities and why they are on a team. Drax, he is going last, and he is primarily there to soak up some damage. You're going to face a Korath on this team, and he's going before everybody. And because of Drax's pre-taunt, he could kind of soak up the damage from that attack. And hopefully he's built up enough that he will survive for the whole battle. Or Strange can help him out. But that's pretty much what he's there for. You may not even use this fast reflexes because I don't know if you want that taunt on Drax. Because if all of those enemies are just hitting him, he's going to die pretty quick. All right. We also have Gamora. Gamora is here for her pure DPS. She is a damage machine. She gets 100% turn meter when she kills someone with her special or her ultimate. She is a very strong character, and he had Gamora built very well. He also had Yondu built very well, and Yondu does a bunch of different things. The main one, I think, is his Dispel. He does that with his passive. He does that with his basic. He also got some Ravagers that come up, the healer and the Stitcher and a Boomer with his boarding party. And Yaka Arrow is a big AoE that can damage these guys a lot. Now, the last two tunes, Doctor Strange and Cable, are there to manipulate the speed bar. If we look at his passive, 10% chance to fill the lowest speed bar by 20%. So 9 out of 10 times it's not doing anything. But when that speed bar is filled because of Doctor Strange taking a turn, you will notice it and it will help you in the battle. His basic gives offense down, so that's very important because Thor is in this stage. Thor does some very big damage and you need to mitigate that somehow. Doctor Strange does a good job with that. Winds of Watoomb, flipping all of the positive effects into negative effects on the team, or at the very least removing them. And then Book of Vishanti, this heals the characters, but they can come back to life if someone happened to die, which will enable you to go from a 2-star to a 3-star. And I don't know if you've noticed, but all of these skills are at the very level that he passed them at. So these are not maxed out. And Cable was not maxed out either. He had Cable at 5552. Cable is there for his time sense. On that first turn, he's going to give a little bit of speed bar to everybody. He fills it by 5%. And he also has this special that manipulates the speed bar as well by removing some with this damage. The rest of his skills are just some big damage and really good. Oh, and on a kill, he'll get an extra 70% at level 5, which is where Spidey had them. So let's go look at the video and see what happened here. Again, this is the team, and I like this because it's not a very overpowered team. It is just over 100,000, and he still manages to win just by some sound theory crafting and strategy on this level. It reminds me a lot of that Wasp stage because when we look at this, all right, let me pause this right here. We have Kree Nobles right here, here, and here. Actually, let me make it go forward just a little bit more. All right, so here are the Kree Nobles. If they take 4 turns, you lose the stage. Doesn't matter if all your guys are survived and they only have 1 guy left. If they take 4 turns, you're done. So you need to worry about these guys. Other big target is going to be Thor because, he, like I said, he does have a lot of damage. So we need to find a way to control these Kree Nobles. This one looks like it starts with a little more turn meter than some of these others. So this is probably the first one that you want to focus on right here. And then trying to kill them or at least stop their turns because, you know, you don't want them to take a turn. All right, so let me roll the video. Korath is going first, and their Korath goes first. So both of them are stunned. Next, we had Gamora go and attack this Kree Noble. Bring him down to yellow health. And then we have Loki. The move to do here is not the summons. It is to get one of these guys to attack that Kree Noble. So there is a big move. Boom. Offense down and that attack. That just eliminates someone. So now we only have 2 to deal with. Now we're going after Korath to remove his speed up. And then comes Loki summoning another Loki. And then we have a turn meter that we could start to take advantage of. But we have a Kree Royal Guard taunt. So we need Yondu's turn coming up as soon as possible. We're just trying to run through these guys. Now, this is a perfect setup for Doctor Strange because all of these healer generations, once he does his flip, are going to turn into bleeds, and that can be huge in really reducing their health. And if you notice, he did not use Drax's taunt right there because Drax has healed down and is already in the yellow. Very important to watch that. Once Drax takes that initial hit from Korath, you don't want to use him too much. Now comes Ronan. Not too much to say about him. He's going to try to do an ability block, most likely. But let's see what happens here. No, he goes for the basic. And one more basic from Gamora, and that removes that Kree Royal Guard. So all of the taunters right now are gone in this stage, which is very important. Now you could focus on Thor, and you could focus on these 2 Kree Nobles that are left. And he goes after Thor. We got 2 right here that are full turn meters. And we don't want them to take a turn. Let's roll the video and see what happens now. And we got Doctor Strange coming up, so about to flip all of these into bleeds. And there comes a AoE from Yondu. Took out one of those Loki minions. And boom, Ronan with a big attack. Look at Gamora right here. It has a ability block, and she's almost dead. So that was deadly, but look who is up. It is Doctor Strange, Winds of Watum, flipping all of those into bleeds. There are a lot of bleeds around. Oh, and there was the first turn from the Kree Noble. So one more turn can be coming from here, but there's still 2 to work with. Going after Thor right now to kind of watch his damage. He is the damage threat on this level, and he is gone. So damage threat is gone. One of the Kree Nobles is gone. We still have 2 more. We only used 1. This one actually hasn't taken a turn yet, so still good in that sense. And probably start chipping away at these guys is what I would assume. But goes after Ronan right there, and there is a second one, so very important to watch that Kree Nobles. Alright, and we're looking at Yondu here. Summons, you gotta watch. There is a max of 10 on the field at the same time. Oh, and battery got sufficiently charged during this battle. Alright, there goes Korath. So the damage threats, Thor and Korath, are both gone. 2 turns used by the Nobles, and it's looking in very good shape. Drax is almost dead, but we still have the Winds of Watum. Oh, actually, Gamora is gone, and Yondu is pretty low on health as well. So all you got to get a little bit of luck for this stage to be beat. Drax uses his taunt. A little surprising, but he did beat this stage, so I guess it is the right move. All right, so going and removing some turn meter from this Kree Noble, very important. You don't want them to take a turn. And now he's going to start to work on these guys separately. We don't want to... Okay, so this is an important point. We didn't want to use Yondu's summons right there because we still need this spot for Gamora. Remember, there is a max of 10 on the field for each team. So if we filled up that spot with one of the minions, there would be no room for Gamora to come back with Doctor Strange's Winds of Watum. So make sure you pay attention to that. And these turn meters of these guys. If each of these guys take a turn right now, for some reason, we are dead there. Gamora is back. They're both in the yellow. Yondu is still in the red, though. So still not out of danger because one wrong move and this battle is not a 3-star, which is very important in farming that Black Panther from this stage. And looking very good, though, right now. That Kree Noble is dead. We just have Ronan and an Oracle to deal with. Or is this a Cyborg? I don't know. I think it's a Cyborg. Looks like an Oracle, though. All right, so Ronan healing not many people with that heal because it is only for Kree allies, and Korath got healed a little bit. All right, so Ronan almost dead. Boom, and another turn coming from Gamora because she filled up her turn meter. And there it is. There is the 3-star. Nice work, Spidey. I still haven't beat this yet. I don't have my guys that high level, but that is it. Nice job. And this is a team that works if you have the characters. A lot of this game is like solving a puzzle, and you know, sometimes you need the correct puzzle pieces in order to solve that puzzle, and that's one way to beat it. I've seen a bunch of other teams, but this is the first time that I've seen this team using that speed and that turn. Again, reminds me a lot of that Wasp 1-9 stage. I think I said 1-6 in the beginning. Anyway, that is it. I want to hear more from you guys. If you guys have an awesome team that you want to share, that could be in one of these videos, let me know on Discord, and we'll talk. Maybe we will do a video about it. But that is it for now. I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. And affiliate link for BlueStacks. It supports the channel, doesn't cost you anything, and once you download it and install it, the channel does get a little bit of credit and helps me to keep making videos like this. So if you like this, try BlueStacks on your computer, and I will see you guys next time. Valley flying out.